breaking news.
And we begin this evening with breaking news right off the top. The Daytona Beach police officer shot in the head has died. This is a look at the procession carrying the body of Officer Jason Raynor from the hospital to the medical examiner's office.
And this is a live look right now at Halifax Health in Daytona Beach. Officer Raynor fought for his life here for the last 2 months. His family confirmed he passed away at 8:09 p.m. tonight. Officer Raynor was just 26 years old.
Fox 35 anchor Ray Vieta joins us live with more on the outpouring of support outside the hospital right now. Ray.
That's right, John. Officer Raynor was being treated at Halifax. As soon as word spread of his passing, fellow officers lined up outside the hospital to pay their respects. Take a look at the procession. He had been with the Daytona Beach Police Department for the past 3 years. You could see all of the police vehicles that showed up in solidarity with their flashing lights, escorting the body from the hospital to the medical examiner's office. Prior to being at the Daytona Beach Police, he was with the Port Orange Police Department. Officer Raynor was shot in the head at the end of June after approaching a man inside a car at an apartment building. Although there were reports that he showed signs of improving, Officer Raynor had remained in critical condition since that shooting. Daytona Beach Police Chief Jakari Young released a statement saying in part the outpouring of love and support that all of you have shown to our police department and to Officer Raynor's family since he was severely injured has been nothing short of amazing. Funeral arrangements have not yet been made. The police chief is asking anyone wanting to donate to the family to contact the police department instead of the family going through a very heartbreaking moment right now. Luann?
Ray, let's take you back to the night Officer Jason Raynor was shot. Fox 35's Vicky Carr has more on the body camera video from June 23rd.
Grab that, please.
Never before seen body cam video shows the chaotic night Officer Jason Raynor was shot in the head.
He's still talking, but it's in his head, man.
Daytona Beach police officers scrambling, some rushing to get help.
We're behind 133 Kingston. All we heard was Central, and then we kept trying to raise him. People were heading down here, and we just found him out back.
Others securing the scene.
Two back here, secure the scene, nobody goes back.
Meanwhile, neighbors at the apartment complex on Kingston wondering what's going on.
All I heard was the shot, and then I looked out the window and I said, there's a cop car back there.
Other officers set out to find the suspect, later identified as Othel Wallace.
We're working on it.
Okay, the suspect ran which way?
On Beach Street, as they just said.
This officer works to pull security video to help in what would turn into a massive nationwide manhunt.
Vicky Carr, Fox 35 News.
Now, the man charged in that shooting was captured several days later outside of Atlanta. He was found hiding out in a compound used by a black nationalist militia group. The group is called the NFAC. In the treehouse, agents found Wallace dressed in body armor, armed with flashbangs and guns. Fox 35 cameras were there hours after Wallace was caught. Leaders of that group deny that Wallace was an active member of their organization. Wallace was then extradited back from Georgia days later. He pleaded not guilty to attempted first-degree murder of a law enforcement officer. It is likely those charges will now be upgraded to first-degree murder of a law enforcement officer. That is a capital offense with enhancements, which our Fox 35 legal analysts say could lead to a death penalty case.
Reaction is pouring in tonight from all across Central Florida. Orange County Sheriff John Mina tweeted, Officer Jason Raynor made the ultimate sacrifice for his community. The men and women of the Orange County Sheriff's Office grieve with his family and friends and Daytona Beach Police. Kissimmee Police Chief Jeff Odell tweeted, please know the men and women of the Kissimmee Police Department have the Raynor family and Daytona Beach Police members in our thoughts and prayers. And the Daytona Beach Fire Department sent out this tweet saying their hearts are broken and they are grieving with the Daytona Beach community.
After the shooting, the community rallied around the family and the department in a number of ways. Some residents put up yard signs where all the money raised from those signs went directly to the family. The department also sold Raynor coins to raise money for the family.
And local businesses also held events to help raise money for Officer Raynor's medical bills.
And of course, we are staying on top of this breaking news on air and online. Again, Daytona Beach Police Officer Jason Raynor passed away this evening, 2 months after he was shot in the head in the line of duty. We will have live updates throughout this newscast. We have crews on the scene there in Daytona Beach, and we'll have the very latest on fox35orlando.com.